can't counterpick your Dark Seer
Exactly, but that as well. But the Purge works so well versus the Dark Willow and the Grimstroke. You can purge the Inkswell, you can purge the what's it called? The one that boops, 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 boops 4 times and then stuns you.
Curse
Crown,
Crown.
yeah. But they picked the
Dummy.
they
I
picked
like
the
the
Grimstroke
description.
after the
Boop,
Oracle
boop.
too.
They
so-
did.
Yeah.
Radiant's team picked.
And Sand King.
Woman.
That we've seen this lane quite a few times, the Dark Willow plus Sand King, but we haven't seen way too many Sand Kings win recently.
No.
Yeah, we've seen some very bad performances.
Yeah, actually, Blizzy is one of the people that actually has played it not successfully.
Yeah.
So we've seen it on the side of NaVi. I'm not sure if we've seen it on the side of Vega
10
Squadron. We probably
seconds
did.
remaining.
Maybe not on our stream, but I'm sure they've played it.
5 seconds remaining.
And for Navi now, I guess they can get their carry right now. Something versus the Sand King and Dark Willow. You know what you're playing against. It could be Fishman there as well with his little Grimstroke, like
Fishman.
that last game.
Oh, yeah.
Fishman.
Dire team
And they're going for. Oh.
Dazzle?
Core?
Carry
Yeah,
Dazzle.
This is
Oh,
Mid
Nexus Assassin
Dazzle?
3.
Nah, this is a Carry Dazzle,
this
dude.
is a
Yeah,
Dazzle.
this is a carry
Yeah,
dazzle.
Why
the old
carry?
Necro book and stuff.
Well, by carry, I mean a core.
It's
But
a
the
core
Dazzle,
Dazzle, yeah.
yeah.
It could be offlane, it could be mid, it could be safe.
No, because Dark Seer is already off.
No, no, no. It'll
Yeah.
be mid. It'll
I
be
mean,
mid.
90% it's mid,
Yeah.
but you can lane different ways.
5 seconds remaining.
It's not like any obvious. Like you're picking it blindly. You don't know what your lane matchup
exactly.
is.
That-
None
that's-
of these 3
Yeah,
heroes,
it's a
I
little
think. Oh,
weird.
Dazzle's great against.
That's
It's just-
also
Yeah.
interesting. Just what you said, like usually you pick Dazzle to dominate some mid lane, like versus TA or something similar. But when you pick a Dazzle like this, they can just counter it, I guess, with some hero.
Yeah.
Now, what's really good versus Dazzle? Let's see. Is there anything that just will defeat him and his purpose? Naga, I guess. He poisons touch you. You just use your illusions.
Yeah.
Or something similar.
It's one of those mids that at least doesn't. I feel like doesn't have any super horrible
Radiant
matchups.
team
Maybe.
back.
Oh.
Wind Ranger.
That will do.
Fine.
That should be alright.
That's pretty good. You know, obviously once you get the poison touch on
Yeah,
you,
you
can
can
just
run,
win run and you
and you
can't
can-
refresh it.
Yeah.
At the same time, I
Yeah.
think it should last long enough for you to hit her once again after.
Sure, but like
later
you
on.
know, you back up a
Yeah,
little
you
bit,
back
and
up.
then
You
but
play
you can just
around.
come in earlier than you would, be able to on other heroes because you can't have the win run. So,
Dire team
Well,
You
it does
can tank.
okay in the lane, but does it do okay afterwards?
but I mean, win range. I'd rather have a win range mid on my team than a dazzle mid.
I'd rather. I mean, it depends. Like what your strategy is. If they combo this Dazzle with something that can end the game super early,
I mean, I guess we'll see.
alright for them.
I mean, like, what could they? You want to do some sort of Lycan, some just sort of fast play, fast push?
Sand King,
It's just.
so difficult.
But then so what's the dazzle?
What are the
Low-
carry?
I have no idea. We're about to see maybe some Huskar
Some
or
double-
something similar.
Some Terrorblade even. Dazzle TB.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
5 seconds
So you will see something new, I think, with this Dazzle.
Yeah.
Well, previous game we criticized them on being a little bit too greedy.
Yep.
Maybe they want to go the complete opposite direction. Although Dark Seer is already considered a bit greedy, I guess.
This is a
Alright.
really good Sven pick too, I feel, because this Dark Seer Nyx is likely just going to be cutting Wavespine Tower with double Iron Shell, and Sven is like
Yeah.
so easy to farm, free farm under tower. You can pull the enemy creep wave to the big camp and farm both camps. Like,
Yep.
this is a very free Sven game.
It's a-
You don't want to give it to the other team because that would have been.
And none of those heroes cause Sven too many problems in mid game. Like, they don't have that kiting hero, those like the OD type cores, or
Yet.
the 5 position supports that go through BKB, like your Shadow Demon, your Wyvern.
Clark banned out.
Is there
Yeah.
a core that
And,
has any of that?
Nothing jumps to
don't see
mind.
anything
The
that-
Slark could have been annoying, but it's banned.
It's banned. Yeah. Slot would have been good,
Um,
but yeah, they banned it themselves.
So what's still in? Juggernaut.
Yeah, your classic Jug is in.
I mean, Jog seems the safe one, but
AM.
Ah,
Okay, so they're
Now
not picking something that
select your
counters the
heroes.
Sven. They're just picking something that plays its own game and
the mid
Whoa.
dazzle
We
indeed.
haven't really
match
seen
the
a lot
Sven's
of
farm.
AMs succeed very well. We saw that one AM that had minute 12 Battle Fury that just completely stomped the enemy.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Oh yeah, I don't know about this NaVi draft. There's something a bit different,
it's
but
definitely out there, right?
yeah, I
It-
feel like
there's a-
from the way we've seen both teams play and what we know from Vega, Vega they get that, as you said, the same 2 support opening that they're so strong with, and they have good heroes. They get a 5th pick Sven. You're gonna be pretty happy with that. But NaVi, trying the mid dazzle
I don't
with
know.
the carry anti-mage.
I'll go with Navi's.
You believe in the draft
I'll
there?
believe in the draft. Why not?
I think it's
Okay,
risky. I feel I've
it's-
seen
it's
a
out
few
there,
AM
it's
games
different.
just fall out flat on their face.
It just feels like Zani's
Yeah.
gonna have such a free time, and they have
Yeah.
enough. They have enough ways to deal with AM.
No, I
like,
just want to see game 3, to be honest. I
Yeah,
also think that
True.
Vega
For
definitely
sure.
has a more
Also.
stable draft and it looks normal, right?
Yeah.
Like you have this fan that will pop off much earlier than the AM and then they'll just take control of the map. But
Yep.
and also Navi, they don't have that good combination of Nyx plus AA that did so many things in that last match. Instead, they have Blizzy on this Darkseer that's supposed to be getting some Helm of Dominator and just running around the map, you know, but with Dazzle. And they can create enough space, I guess, for the AM. But even when the AM comes online, is that enough versus the stun and mid-ranger?
and Nyx is their only stun. Like this mid dazzle, like you're not really able to make that many plays other than pushing towers. I feel. So
Yeah.
it's a unorthodox Navi.
I'll
path.
go with Navi, and if they lose, I'll wear the space jacket.
There we
That's
go.
There we
basic one, yeah.
Base jacket. I like it. Already a fan.
I'm looking forward to seeing like a different kind of mid. See how the mid dazzle plays because
Yeah, see
you
what
don't
he can
see that
do.
often. It's been played there before. But seeing what the item build is, there's so many very different variations. Seeing what the general game plan is with it.
This looks like 9-0 for Vega. Undefeated run so
Yeah.
far. Hype. They could qualify without dropping a single game. That would be
Ah,
crazy.
That would be
Well,
crazy.
they did qualify with the second
Prepare for battle.
qualifier. I believe they lost in the first.
The
one.
open qualifiers, yeah.
Yeah, open qualifier. Exactly. Keeping Blizzy.
干嘛呢？干嘛呢，兄弟？干嘛呢，兄弟？干嘛呢，兄弟？
Yeah, why'd you flip it? How can you flip the odds?
Just flip the names, man. No one will know.
No. Yeah. By the way, the music shop closes at 5:30. So I think after the series and before the next one, I'll walk over to get some XLRs.
James Runner.
It should be
He's close,
first.
actually.
Oh,
Has
you
been
get-
drawn, but
You used it already,
30
and
seconds
Okay.
to battle.
does survive. But
But you had to spec wins
Isn't,
on level
isn't
1.
that, yeah, but isn't that good for...
it's versus Dazzle. It's all right. Win the round.
yeah, but
Yeah.
but also isn't that good for you that the Dazzle had he went for level 1 heal rather
went
than
for
level
level
1
one
poison
heal.
touch? So
I
that
mean,
makes you like
It doesn't matter
Doesn't
way
matter
too
too
much.
much?
It doesn't matter.
just the
You
first
versus
level.
Windrunner, yeah, it's first level.
Yeah.
With the heal, you can push in the lane. You can get the last hits. I think it's all right.
The battle begins.
Like if you're playing versus a melee core on mid, then definitely I guess poison touch would be better. But even then, the heal is all right. You can nuke him down when he goes
Yeah.
for the last.
yeah,
hit.
mess with the CS, yeah.
Overall, it doesn't really matter. You're going to be maxing out those two spells. AM on this bottom lane. AM is considered to be pretty weak right now versus Dark Willow and Sand King. We'll see how it goes for Crystallize here.
hey, this is not a strong duel in this AM Oracle.
No, let's see. Actually punching last hero pretty hard.
Yeah, the brambles didn't land, so
Oh, he
Ah,
didn't land,
he ma-
and then
Phil
they
did.
both walk right into it.
It's funny. I was just thinking and about to say how it feels like partly why we see less Dark Willow is like every player is used to playing against it now.
Yeah.
It's gonna blink.
Oh.
One.
Oh. Don't walk into the brambles now.
Just hit him. Just hit him so bad.
Oh.
So bad. Sansking has a stun as well. He could have went for it, but
I don't think he wants to die for it. It can kind of mess up your lane if you die for the
having
kill.
him
and-
that low is also very good for you. He can't approach the creeps.
Yeah.
Killing him resets the lane for him. He goes back, heals up, comes
Yeah.
back in. I mean, you definitely won the first blood, but this is all right for them too.
Oh, they get him.
No, it's
Mid
mid.
lane, yeah,
That's a Nyx
Zayas
game.
was able to get the wraparound.
One thing that you definitely can do with Dazzle is if you have any sort of a hero that can dive the tower with the Stout, like Nyx Assassin, it's so easy to dive. Windrunner has to play around the Windrun very well.
Fishman not Landing the stun with the creep.
Nice.
AM only has 4 CS, and this is where, like, yeah, this is... They're kind of trying to deal with this Darkseer, but it's a 5 position that's been sent to go mess with the Darkseer Nyx, while Sven free farms lane and jungle.
Yeah.
AM's not free farming, Sven is getting free farm plus more.
Yeah, Sven is just farming easily. Fishman.
It's
Oh, suicide?
yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, he just killed
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah.
This feels like the Sven game we're watching, where it's just like,
Dyer's top
what? Let's
tower
see, watch
is
him
under
get every last hit.
Oh, he
Yeah,
missed
he
that
missed
one,
one.
though. Missed
As
that
I
one.
say that,
See.
he'll get all these.
Nah, he's gonna miss one.
Nah,
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, okay, got it.
He's gonna miss that one.
Nah.
Oh, he's gonna miss this one.
nah, he won't.
He
Oh, he-
messed it up. He
He
messed
could
it
have
up.
attacked.
I don't know if he would have had enough damage
I think
with
he
the
did.
QB. I think
yeah,
he did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
75
I think he
damage
would have
he
if
had
he,
on.
if he got the high roll. He would have.
He thought the tower shot wasn't going to get it.
Yeah, we'll give him benefit now. Maybe the tower got a high roll.
Nah, Tower was killing that one for sure. I think at least. That's how it looks.
Who was the Sven we're watching the other day?
Dream.
Dream,
Empire.
that's right. Dream would have gotten all of those.
Still 21 CS on him.
Yeah.
His counterpart Crystallize sitting on 12.
And AM's already buying Wraith Bands. It's not a good sign when you have these tough lanes and then you start buying these small items, because you're looking at a much slower Battle Fury. Even though the Wraith, you feel like you need this Wraith Band, and it's not like a misplay or anything. It just
Yeah, you just wish you had that ring as soon as possible,
yeah.
so that you can suffer.
Or you wish you had that free farm lane where you don't even have to buy Wraith Bands.
Yeah.
Ah, nice stun. No range creep for you, Crystallize.
Bit of top Lizzie. Be a little careful there, Yanni and Fishman.
Daxi has the soaring now, so should be just fine. How's mid?
Dazzle
13-5, Dazzle 19-2.
Also did get that one kill on her though with Nyx.
They're not going to be expecting
He
this.
has an advantage that way. Nyx. Oh, Sand King does fall.
Yeah, they able to nuke him down with the Purifying Flames.
And so bad wasn't there. He went for the rune. And this is that good old. Be passive, please. I'm going for the rune, and then he dies.
Look at this DD rune, sir.
He's
He's hurt
purged
quite
it
a
off.
bit. Oh, yeah, DD.
Yeah.
King for Crystallize instead. Sun is there. Oh,
Oh.
alright.
Out.
And the salve is there. Nothing of value was lost with Crystallize.
And giving the bottle to the Dark Willow, so we'll see Willow and Oracle fighting over these bounty runes.
Yeah, Willow should be able to grab him with the
And
round
AM's
ball.
even helping out. If they can stop him refilling this bottle, it'd be really nice.
I
but
think
He's gonna get
Oracle
it. He's
can't.
got it.
Yeah, Oracle
Yeah.
can't.
they get both. But top lane, it is 1-1. So. Namiga, Fishman.
Amiga Fishman.
Oh,
Yep.
Vega.
On loan. Probably not going to be on loan anymore after these qualifiers. Would imagine.
Yeah,
He
once
wants
the
to be a
Vega
fool,
qualify,
Vega.
then Amiga's like, we want him back.
We want him back.
we want him
I don't know if it
back.
works that way.
You will not go to TI. We want you back.
He should have his ring now on Crystallized. 850 gold coming up. And the lane becomes much easier from him from this point onwards.
Yes, AM lane's going quite okay. It's just not the free farm lane the Sven's getting. They've played it pretty well considering Oracle AM is not the scariest of lanes.
They did really well. Even killed the Sentry once. Top lane, the Darkseer did return to the lane now. He's trying to mess with the Sven a little bit. They realize that this Sven is just having the blast at the time of his life.
If he starts getting stacked too, this game gets pretty ugly soon. But hard for the supports to go off stacking. Like, so bad's kind of needed in this bottom lane. Unless Sand King does just this. Maybe he just plays in Sandstorm while the Dark Willow goes off, makes some ancient stacks. And Sand King 38 CS as well. He's having, even though he died, he's having a great lane.
Dire structures are fortified.
Both teams glyphing there.
He catches him twice in the Bramble Maze, but they can't really do anything right now.
And
With
trying to set
Zayas-
up.
Yeah, with Zayas rotating in, and there's also magic coming from behind.
Yeah, this is 4. They want to get at least Sand King here.
They should. There's the Purge. There's the stun from Dayat. Follows up.
Got no mana though. But yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is
Still takes
under
4
attack.
heroes, and mid tier 1 taking down. It doesn't feel like an amazingly value rotation by any means. Not that Wind Range is a hero that's going to take the tier 1.
Dazzle pours back in. Continues farming mid, so it's not like he didn't have fort or anything. He walked down bottom. So in that way, it's alright. Guess he was trying to go for the rune as well. Again. But yeah, Windrunner is doing really alright on this mid lane. Yeah, she's 10 CS behind the Dazzle, but Dazzle usually is picked to dominate the lane and crush it. And if you aren't winning after the laning stage, if you aren't pressuring them, this hero does fall off very fast. You'd much rather have Windrunner plus Sven cores than Dazzle plus AM, right? Like, no-brainer.
I mean, at some point as a Dazzle, you're going to be doing the same thing that a support Dazzle could be doing.
Dazzle, yeah, exactly.
You want to be able to do a lot more than that, considering the position you've been given.
Yeah.
And this Dazzle as well, he started being picked as a core when he had like his crazy ultimate.
Yeah, and you had this
Cooldown,
insane cooldown reduction with Necrobook, and you just farm
Midas,
so fast.
Necrobook, you just have 6 slots so early on, it's ridiculous.
I'm not sure they have the damage for this, but they just want to fully crystallize a little bit.
Yeah, he turns, takes some mana away from them.
Yeah.
Points out.
He knew. Once Wind Ranger got first Javelin's up, no boots, just wants that kill potential. This Wind Ranger with Javelin is a much bigger force on the map now.
I still think if NaVi get the Dominator on Darkseer right now, and they start rotating around, or even some utility on Darkseer, Dazzle plus Darkseer, they can't really be fought into with what Vega has got at the moment.
Snake
Brambles.
keep throwing nukes at Crystallize.
Yeah, but with that ring, blinks out and
Yeah, but he's got to
There
kind
is
of
no-
wait for the regen at least, so he misses usually like a full wave of CS because of it.
they forced him out actually.
Yeah.
He's going to go for this medium camp.
Needs to be careful as well. But doesn't look like they'll.
Well, up top, they're
go
just
hunting.
diving in for the kill. NaVi.
Yeah, with Dazzle rotation.
Yeah, this is the big kill if they can get it. Sven
Pretty
needs to
low.
juke his way through the trees.
He's running. They got him. Look at the trade though. He's losing magical for it.
Yeah, core for a
One
core.
for one, and Vega can maybe try and find something else here. Zayat's will turn, gets the stun onto
These Iron
Fishman, but
Shells do a lot
Zayat
of damage.
is falling low. Fishman on the retreat. Zayat's turns to get the double kill. So bad. Fairy Fire popped. 2 for 2.
He's
Shackle
alive.
from Dasher holds back Blizzy. Rooted up as well. So bad drops down the brambles. Blizzy will get out.
Ooh, he clipped him, but he doesn't have enough damage
Yeah,
yet.
need one more right click or so.
Yeah.
Bounty runes coming out, Sanking. You'll get both bottom. NaVi will get both top because of where the fight was happening. And
Good fight for
that'll
Vega, though.
settle things.
Yeah, I think that's a really good fight for Vega, even though they lost Sven. And
Well,
Blizzy
Aim was,
got double kill.
Aim was free farming at least though.
It's true.
Yeah, it
But-
doesn't matter because you killed the Dazzle too. That
Yes.
Dazzle, that hurts Dazzle much more, I believe. Dazzle wants to be just not dying. He wants to be dominating right now. Then you kill him, he goes back, farms up in a matter of seconds.
Yeah.
Leave.
He TP right into shrines, hitting jungle creeps. Doesn't even want to play the lane anymore. I think realizing that NaVi are looking to use this Dazzle to start making plays. Because Dazzle respawned and instantly went back top. Sven does not want to.
And yes, be careful mid. Oh, alright.
And the big thing for Sven is just playing away from this Dazzle, because this Dazzle's the scary hero now.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And Sanking is happy to go there with Sandstorm to actually try and defend.
And he will. There's the Dominator on Blizzy, but does he have a creep right now? He should have something. The small
Very
Persia
good
creep.
creep, yeah.
It's alright. But it's AFK. It's a good creep, sadly for him it was AFK. Maybe he could have purged Fishman to get away from that Inkswell. Didn't really do that.
Vega just playing such good Dota right now.
They're moving across the map much better, for sure.
A lot of it is their draft for sure. Like they had much easier to execute draft and just a stronger draft. They had good lanes. Sven was going to free farm. They can contest the AM's farm. Like right from that, their draft looks scarier.
Yeah, doesn't go for the Necros, he's got him. So that's something at least. With these Necros, you will be looking at fighting that.
It's
That's a big
also
take one.
yeah, you gotta be careful. It can also feed Sven a lot of gold.
Exactly. A couple of cleaves and those necros are dead.
Yeah,
I guess I can get faster.
he's playing with him in lane too, trying to maybe bait here.
Zayt's just a leading show and does get the spike carapace.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Rambles will stop him from being able to chase Fishman.
This feels like Vega always playing like more parts of the map. Like they're defending the big Navi threat, and then they're also farming elsewhere on the map with their heroes. Like while they're defending, they've got Wind Ranger farming and pushing top.
Radiant's top
They've got
tower
Sand King
is under
jungling.
attack.
They're defending using like minimal resources.
Oh, he misses the
This
stun.
is the impale, yeah.
He stuns entirely in the wrong direction. Fishman's able to walk away.
I tried to outplay, but
Oh, the
outplayed
tip as
himself.
well from Fishman.
Ooh.
Fishman is on point with the tips. Like, he's
Yeah.
been tipping that last game too, all the time.
Fish got some teeth.
Yeah.
Like a shark. Aha. Sorry.
The worst part is he's position 5. He feeds a lot, dies a lot, and then just starts like he outplays one person and he starts tipping. You know, like.
But
Feeling
if the other team
badass.
is tipping you as a support, it's like you've done your job. You're
Yes.
protecting your mid from being tipped.
From being tilted,
Yeah.
right?
It's like you take those tips as a support.
Yeah.
That's why, you know, that's like PPD. When he's the one always getting tipped. It's like, you know, you're tipping the support. Can you really tilt?
Ah,
the
he
support?
dominated something else to prevent them from
Denied.
getting easy goal. Yeah.
Pretty nice actually. Little plays like that, you know. Are needed at this level of play.
Long time.
Oh, there it is.
And what he dominated this.
Dire's middle tower
Why
is
did he
is
dominate the
crazy.
big centaur?
I
wonder.
don't
Like
know.
it's the best creep for Darks here as well.
Maybe
Well-
it was already dead.
Yeah,
Or
probably.
value plays. If you kill the big one,
Yeah.
you know, it gives more gold.
Feels like Navi aren't doing anything with this Dazzle right now.
With the Dazzle and the Darkseer Dominator, like this is a part of the game in which these two heroes should be on the map, just pressuring towers, fighting, but yeah.
I mean, I know it's like they're trying to a certain extent. It's just hard because Vega's also ready to fight. This Sand King with his Veil is very scary himself.
Yeah, and Vega can fight with 5, while Navi can only still fight really with 4
Yep.
because the anti-mage still is farming up.
Where's the Sven at item-wise? Do we know?
Midas Echo.
Minus
Sheever,
Echo.
yeah.
Standard stuff. Almost level 12.
He's doing really well.
We should soon see anti-mage start, you know, getting ahead in the farm as well.
Wow,
Yeah.
Once this-
not that soon.
Once this Battle Fury
16-minute
is
Battle
done.
Fury, maybe 17-minute
Not gonna be anything
That's
crazy.
easy 200 gold.
worth.
Tip him. Come on, Fishman.
Ooh, Soneko, he's
Wants the
running.
bounty runes. Wow, they're gonna hold them back.
Soulbind just to secure it.
Yeah. Two
Oh,
shackles.
there you go. The second
connected,
shackle
yeah.
getting the 2 of them
Yeah,
in.
they got 3 out of the 4 bounty runes. They killed the Helm Creep. They're just playing this economy game. They're like, well,
Yeah.
you know, we could commit a lot for 1 kill, but then maybe we can't defend these bounty runes. They're just making these safe, smart plays. And now they have the Sand King blink, so now committing for these kills gets a
Oh yeah.
lot more practical.
I don't know what's up with Darkseer's creeps. He's just getting the the Purge one is really good this game versus Windrunner versus Dark Willow versus Fishman's King's well. It's great, but like getting that centaur would allow them to move across the map, maybe create some plays with vacuum into stun. Diodes.
Well, they knows around. They did smoke and it got instantly
The dust
dispelled.
there.
Yep.
Radiant's
too,
bottom
right?
tower is
Last
under
hero does
attack.
have that link, so be careful.
Oh, the
Oh,
invis
nice
run
shot.
down. And Navi are trying to find this top. Well, at least they've got 3 of them up here.
I mean, Navi has not been able to take down any towers yet,
Yeah.
so they're really trying to, you know, get some of these tier 1s and get some extra gold on the map, but it's just not happening. Vega is putting a lot of effort into defending these towers as well. Like right now, whoop, hello.
Look at the fear as well on the 3 of them. Means Navi's attempts put to an immediate halt. Godz is able to run them down. GPK's actually there with the wraparound. They've got the Soulbind out. 2 of them. Last hero closes in. Burrow Strike Epicenter. Navi, they've lost 2. Blizzy's on the retreat. Has been Grave.
Oh, the
Shackles,
shackle.
latches, the stroke of fate, and GPK finishes him off. 3 dead on NaVi. As
mean, they're
Vega continue, they just keep coming out on top of everything.
They're just telegraphing these movements, right? They've been rotating around that top lane for 1.5 minutes now, just trying to force an aggressive movement on that tier 1. And Vega, they're happy to rotate in after a while and just punish you for that. Because they know exactly where they are, what they're doing.
干嘛呢，兄弟？
Okay, I just moved it out.
Lizzard.
Is my mic so good? Cool.
Yeah.
And Vega's just... These guys are just owning so hard right now. Every time we watch them, they're just playing... Like, they're playing like this sophisticated team that's not making these crazy big errors. Yeah, last game they showed they can bleed a bit, but they still pull out the win. And
They aren't doing too many mistakes, and that's what's so important.
GPK is 17 years of age, by the way.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Super young.
we said yesterday.
Yeah, he is one of the players that is on loan from Marlarino Esports.
From what esports?
Marlarino.
Marlarino esports.
Marlarino Esports.
Ballerina.
That
And
sounds...
it's created in March 2018.
Uh-huh. And already loaning out players. Feels good.
And the whole Marlarino Esports squad, or rather, well, no, it's just Zani and GPK that are. It's probably because it does say they're part of Vega, but it also says they're on loan. It's probably some kind of contractual stuff that they're still on loan, but they're actually
Part of Vega.
part of Vega.
Yeah.
So
Maybe just Wikipedia editors trying to be fancy on ball.
yeah, all the people
Yeah.
on loan and all that. Yeah, because the rest of Marlarino went inactive, and it's just Zani and GPK that went to.
Who was the rest of them?
Wait a second. What is Dendy's full name?
Daniel
Daniel
Ishutin.
Look at the full name of GPK.
What's
Full
GPK's
name of GPK is Daniel Shkutin.
Dendy!
Daniel Shkutin.
Dendy's smurfing.
GPK is Dendy on a Smurf.
No, he's smurfing in his
Morphin, man.
TI quals.
Dude. And this is Dendy at full power.
Daniel Shkutin. Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Some people
Right?
smurf
Yeah,
into
that's
4K
actually
MMA
great.
pubs as pros, others smurf into TI qualifiers.
Dendy says, you know, his normal game's too easy. He smurfs to a higher level.
Well, it's
he,
not
he
the
wants a challenge.
It's the reverse smurfing.
The reverse Smurf.
Yeah.
Dendy, the legend.
It's not the exact same name, but
Yeah,
it's
well,
Yeah.
he doesn't want to make it too obvious,
yeah,
does
yeah,
he?
yeah.
He doesn't want everyone to know.
Is it reverse?
Change your letter or something, you know.
Is it reverse smurfing just account buying? Where you go to
Dendy the account buy.
he's account buying his way into TI qualifiers.
But but no, account buyers play really badly, and
Yeah.
he's not.
He's
Yeah.
owning
Yeah.
GPK.
So he was being held down by his teammates.
No, what he's boosting. He's going to sell this account.
selling a TI account.
mid-spot account.
The crazy thing is you could have done that this year because the way the points worked. Any of
Yeah.
those top teams could have just kicked any player.
And it would have been within the rules,
yeah,
right?
and added whoever they wanted.
Yeah.
They could have brought in some guy who's never played Dota to play at TI. I think how hilarious that would be. Just some billionaire buys
A
a slot
billionaire
at
just
TI.
buys a slot.
He's like, I'll pay you $100 million to let me play at TI.
You're like, yeah, sure,
And then
come
Team
on.
Secret's like,
I mean, if
sorry,
it, yeah.
mid one, this guy's paying us $100 million to play mid.
Yeah.
You can have 10 mil of it. You know,
I mean,
everyone
that
gets
is
money.
more than he would get if he would win
Exactly.
TI,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. You would take the money.
For some people, you know, they could outbid TI money.
Yeah.
To the billionaires who are watching Dota
You're
right
Is
now.
that-
pretty much giving
you
someone an idea right
Is,
now.
is anyone in chat a billionaire? Because if so, you could be at TI.
Yep. Not anymore. We're
Maybe
past
they
the
want to
roster.
be this. Oh, false promise.
That's
enough.
so dead as well.
So it's screwed.
Middle tower is under
Yeah, he did.
GPK.
I must say Vega is outplaying NaVi at this stage quite heavily.
Yep. Crystallize isn't even near that Lanza, so he can't really come and fight them. Oh, he is here. Alright. 300 gold more. Thank you, JJ.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Once he gets that Manta, perhaps they can fight with him. But that's what you talked about, this Dazzle. He could be a support as well. And when Dazzle was picked as a core, you wanted to just pressure and push hard. Right now, they've taken one tier 1. Wait, they've taken 0 tier 1s.
No
Zero.
towers, yeah.
I kind of think, you know, they took quite a while to select anti-mage. I think they wanted the Sven.
Yeah, maybe.
Then obviously it got stolen by Vega.
I don't know if that would have changed that much.
I guess you'd have
I
a
mean,
hero that's
it would have
able
been
to fight
better.
earlier.
Yeah.
You know?
But I think it's still, you know, it's
It would be better in timer-wise.
Yeah.
the way that the rest of the team's playing. I mean, like the fact that this win range is doing way more than the Dazzle. With these shackle shots, you know, I think Dazzle can't run anyone down. They're just able to get away, or just turn and kill him. A rough one for NaVi here. This game too. Game 1 was a close one, but this one Vega's just taken over early, and a lot of weight on Crystallized to somehow farm his way back ahead of this Sven.
You know, the net worth list doesn't look too bad for NaVi until you realize that the anti-mage should be way higher, at least even with the Sven, and the Dazzle is a Dazzle. Yeah.
Oh, he popped the ult.
Oh,
He's going in.
Yeah. Why not? They need some kind of god tier play with the vacuum into an impale.
It's not, I mean, that's the thing. That's all they have. Back
Into
into
Dance
Impale.
It's just the-
Like, there's not really
Into a mana void.
a crazy
into a mana
combo.
void, you know,
It's possible.
there's a chance.
But I mean, they're just
Silver
losing their
lining
racks here,
Sheever.
and it's at
Oh,
a
there you go.
Oh.
Little meteor hammer.
I
The
hit 2 of them.
Vincere hammer
But I mean, if they could,
coming
Vega's
out.
just diving in and kill it. Oh, that's a big boost.
that heal, man.
Okay.
All right.
That's quite a bit.
Hit the racks though. There we go. They got the racks. Just get out.
Sven didn't die. I think we're gonna see some support
void.
die still. Ooh, doesn't turn up.
He should be fine.
DPK running for the hills.
Yeah,
and,
he's out of there.
Getting
Is he
poisoned
though?
up.
He's fine.
Is he though?
I don't
He's
think he's
fine.
fine. He has a
He's
win run again.
He's
1 second.
fine.
Win run.
He's fine.
He's fine in the fountain.
fine.
Hey, Sven lived and they got racked. I think that's still worth.
Well,
It was messy, but
considering how
it's
far
they get
ahead you were,
racks.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
That's
Can we see that on the gold graph actually?
No, it's just a little
In
bit
a
of
second.
little bit of
Well,
a
no.
curve. Yeah.
I mean, it's like 3k switch, right? Maybe a bit more.
Yeah.
But
And
you get
actually,
racks.
it
You get
transitions
racks.
into a tier 1 tower.
No, it's
That's pretty big.
for NaVi.
Oh, they
it's
found
all
the
right,
Sven.
yeah.
2 tier 1 towers.
Sven's in trouble.
Bottom one as
They
well.
found
the
Sven.
stun.
They've hunted him down. They've got the chain stun. Oh, gets the BKB up. Can he turn? He's looking for Zayat. Stuns out. Zayat's been saved by the false promise. Back towards mid. Magical tried to go in. No, sorry, there's Blizzy. Blizzy tried to lead in. And now with the epicenter on top of him, Blizzy. For the rest of NaVi, you've got to get out of there.
Yeah, they found the Sven and they lost the Darkseer in the end.
Yeah, Darkseer, sorry, Anti-Mage is still pushing. He got the tier 1 bottom as well, so they do get 2 tier 1s out of that.
Yeah.
You know, it's not all bad. The goal difference after this last skirmish it keeps
But they're down
even
a
as
set
well.
of
so
racks.
bad.
They're
I
down
mean,
a set
sure,
of
they're
racks.
they're still not amazing.
And you got to
in terms
have
of
your
everything.
either the Darkseer or the Anti-Mage pushing that out, and you know Anti-Mage doesn't really want to because you know it's obviously going to hurt his farm. He's going to be farming these creeps that are worth nothing.
Meteor hammer. Oh, he manages to go into his little shadow realm.
He's got Sven here as well. NaVi
Yeah.
have to get away.
I love how Johnny just comes there and saves him.
Backs him up.
They
Just showing
can't,
up,
yeah,
like a
just
big brother.
Yeah, just like who touched my little bro?
We've pretty much got Daedalus complete on Johnny.
MKB on the Wind Ranger, going
Yeah.
for that Agonist. Crystallize. Yeah, his butterfly isn't really going to do a whole lot. That, but still good.
He
But
can
overall,
dig
that fight
so
was good.
often. 224 shovels.
Oh, they got Blizzy. Or do
Blizzy
they?
living.
Oh, no, they don't. The
Greaves
Greaves.
as well. And he's trying to lure them away from the mid lane. This is actually not bad. Even if he dies, he's bought quite
Oh,
some time. He's gonna
the
the
courier!
The shackle, the
Oh,
courier,
the
it's over
courier!
there.
Oh, that's so
Whew.
unfortunate.
The courier spotted him.
Yeah, but they weren't even microing the courier to check that. It was just like flying over and right on top of his head as well. Very unfortunate.
Stopped any push that was coming though.
Yeah, that's what he was doing, just luring them away.
Yeah.
Are they all billionaires in
Just
chat?
all
Everyone in
billionaires.
chat, yeah.
We're happy to have so many billionaires in chat. Of course, the Amsterdam Space Hub is open to billionaire sponsors.
Also, you can just donate to me on PayPal at mrowndavis@gmail.com. Thank you, billionaires. Appreciate your
Send some
funding.
cash in the mail. Your PO
Send-
box is
Yeah,
posted on your Twitter.
just send me an open check. No need to write any numbers on it. I'll fill in the rest.
Very,
Thank you very much, chat.
Thank you. Thank
We
you,
got
Julian.
Roshan for GPK. The MKB on Sven, that's what Gianni wants to do next. Still crystallized, playing the catch-up game. Trying to get his butterfly done. But just outside of the range of the night vision. He's out. Sneaky, sneaky. But it's a hard game for the anti-mage to solo carry. Can he do it, crystallize? It'll be tough.
Oh, courier.
I would it
Easy.
out.
Has been
Just the
defeated.
wards.
Right, but the wards were on there earlier as well.
Oh, not even close.
No. Do you think I was saying Gianni's name right? Do you think? Would you say Gianni?
Yeah.
Gianni?
Johnny, Xani, I don't know.
Gianni.
Well, because you know, Xbox is Vos. So
Oh,
is
do you
it
think it's
not
like honey?
Yeah, but
It's not
Xbox.
honey.
Oh, is it honey?
honey?
Dendy and Honey are back.
Yeah, but then
They're joining together on their Smurf accounts. It's Honey.
the thing is, like, if
Wait, did Honey? No, Honey used to play
it's
mid,
not-
didn't he?
No.
He
Honey
played
was
a lot of
support.
roles. Yeah, he played
Honey and
mid.
Hotel were support.
Oh yeah, they were.
No, he played mid too.
He played mid as well. Yeah, he did.
The,
I remember
one.
he used to
original
play
Fnatic
Tinker and
days, swapped
Alchemist,
roles
didn't he?
a lot, yeah. He
Honey.
played mid, he played support.
Honey is back.
I don't think he played offlane.
When was the last time that Honey played? That was a long time ago.
Long time.
long
TI3,
time ago.
he played TI3.
Yeah, he
TI4
had
maybe
some
too.
comeback stacks though. He tried a couple
Yeah, a
times.
few
I
stacks.
think. Not really successfully, but he did try.
And now here he is with Vega Squad.
Dabbled.
Back
It's
on
like
the carry.
Honey and Trixie,
Honey.
the only two that haven't really been.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The original
What one for the rest of
Fnatic.
them? Oh yeah, no
No
tail.
tail, what's
Error,
happened to
TFT, and Fly. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just Honey and Trixie. Pepe hands.
Well,
Who
Trixie
knew
did
that one of
play-
that lineup?
Trixie
still
tried in a few
plays,
finish
yeah,
stacks,
some
didn't he?
Four
Yeah.
anchors.
Yeah, he was
yeah.
on
Oh,
for
yeah.
anchors for a
Captain, yeah.
bit, wasn't he? Yeah.
He played in that one.
One of the lineup turned into be a TI champion.
Yeah.
Oh. There we have it. NaVi. They'll find themselves a catch. On to last hero. The fear is there though. Shackle. Oh. Crystallized plays with his life.
Abort!
Oh, that's so bad.
He's gonna
That
back
is
too.
so
That
bad
is
on the
so
double.
bad.
So bad. Honestly, so bad.
Yeah.
Actually could be MVP of the CIS qualifiers.
So far,
Yeah.
so bad definitely
bad.
is.
I've liked his.
Do you think he
play.
actually is, or are we just memeing it?
No, he's actually.
He didn't
been
have a
re-
good. His last game, he fed a lot.
Wait, what did he play last
It's Dark
game?
Willow. He had like 10 deaths.
Yeah, but
Strategical
I mean,
death.
Somewhere. Yeah,
Even,
somewhere.
you know,
He was breaking smokes with those deaths.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
Yeah,
fine.
he was.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying he's a good player for sure.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know if I were
I'm,
MVP yet.
I'm giving him MVP
I
just,
remember
just for the
our
name.
first introduction to So Bad.
So
was when
Bad.
he was the Shadow Demon.
Oh, yeah,
on
the So
Sunday.
Bad.
We thought he was so
He's
bad.
come so far since then.
Yeah.
So bad.
I mean, they won that game
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, they did.
They did, but yeah, that was.
Look at him
yes.
go. He's solo killing
Yeah.
everyone.
I think that's kind of what's impressive about Vega. It's not like there's one player who's standing out
Yeah.
and carrying them. It feels like everyone is.
Everybody's putting their weight.
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly.
So bad. Look at him
He's
go.
pulling
Whoa,
it
that.
well.
Oh, okay, he
Kill
did get,
steal.
no, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Okay.
GPK nearly got kicked.
But
Close.
it's, I mean, Soneko was just trying to buy time. Anti-Mage had no buyback, so what he did there was overall good for them.
Yep.
Nice, but yeah, creates a lot of space. Forces two heroes to be inside of their own base, so they should be pushing.
Oh, it really is looking to be all on sort of crystallized because look at the
Look
magical.
at
He's
this,
going
you
like,
have a mid dazzle with.
he's going like Force and Ghost. You know, these aren't
Yeah.
items that's going to carry the game for him.
He's
He's,
buying
you know,
a
they're
Force
fully
stab.
trusting in
But it's also
crystallized.
AM. AM is not the best late game carry.
Sure. And
This-
when
this
you've got
AM
Sven,
this
Wind
is like-
Ranger,
This is like where AM kind of peaks.
it's hard.
There's so much lockdown. You get shackled once you die. You get, you know, the burrow strike. There's so many things that can kill you this game.
It's a super hard game for
He's
Navi.
that basher definitely on AM.
Oh. 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 Wait. Oh.
This is though. Yeah.
He wants
I
to.
like, he's playing like he's a
Yeah.
17-year-old.
Oh,
with
yeah.
no fear.
Oh, he's in. Harney. Not quite get the kill there. He managed to get the stuns down. About the soul points out there. They're in. Oh, the burrow strike straight through. And there we have it. They'll get one. If they can get anything
AM
more with
trying
it
to kill
there.
the Sven, but Sven's just holding his ground.
He crystallized.
Harney, what a player.
Harney.
Is he dead?
Harney with the jukes. Mana
Yeah,
Void.
Okay.
That's a good kill for Crystallize.
If you can get out, he should be able to.
Yeah, does he want to
Yeah,
get
they're
out?
getting
That's
the
the
kills.
question.
They're killing them all. Can they do it again? Oh,
They dove way too deep there.
they did, and it's costing them heavily. Oh, GPK. A win run again in a second.
Another win run.
Yeah, there's a purge coming though. Oh, he should have maybe let it go a bit earlier.
Yeah, now he's way too far away.
Haste rune.
Oh, maybe not. Woo.
Oh, the willow.
The willow.
So bad.
The Manta
good.
though.
So
Where's the win run?
bad.
He doesn't have any mana left for the win run. One more hit would do it. GPK's dead.
Got him.
Oh.
So bad, tried his best.
Yeah.
Came in with the buyback, came in with the TP play.
It was
not save
terrorized
him.
though.
Are fortified.
Oh, did he have it?
Nah, he didn't.
Yeah, I must have been cooldown. Yeah.
He could have went and
Wow.
ulted him maybe.
That sequence of events was so bad for Vega though. That was,
It was-
diving.
bad.
That's NaVi
past
coming
the
back.
racks. They were going in.
Dude, look
deep.
at it! Like, look at Crystallize now. He's now level with the Sven farm on the anti-mage. He's got his Basher. Crystallize. He's ready to carry this game.
They fed away so much of their lead there.
That's one of the things about young teams, right? They can get a little bit too
Oh,
cheery
yeah.
and happy and
Yeah,
not
but
keep
I mean,
composure.
to be fair to Vega, they haven't done that so far.
Yeah.
This,
Until
this,
just now.
It was
Yeah, but
GPK
even
leading the
I mean,
charge
this
too.
game, they can still win this game.
Oh,
Obviously,
yeah.
that was a big mess up, but
They
no,
did
it's
the
not
same
over.
thing in the first game too, when they tried to push without
Yeah.
getting anything first. So this is the second time that they've been a little bit too eager to take an objective or a fight.
See Crystallize. Little
Three
scared
now.
there.
Oh, here
so
we go.
oh, there we go. Get me the double stuns out. Look at the cleave damage. Harney's in. Shallow Grave will be there. There'll be a buyback straight away from Zayas. The vacuum onto the tree of them. The turn towards Crystallize. Stuns out. Do they have any extra control for the anti-mage? He's been rooted by the power of the mana void from Crystallize is big and has managed to burst them low. Harney on the retreat. He's being healed up by the Purifying Flames.
he's
Last
blinked
hero.
out.
He's able to blink out as well. Back to the shrine. It's a value shrine here for Vega
Would- and he got
Squadron.
two heroes
Seneko
down, too.
focus fired by GPK. They've lost the Oracle. Vega's going to try and chase for more. Magical hiding in the trees. Blizzy TP's out. Have they got anything to cancel the
Shackle.
TP? They've got him. The vision's there. So bad with the Yule's play. Holds him down. Shackle shot a follow-up. They've caught Magical. Vega strike back.
Fishman had to buy back for that, and Zaya spot back for
Definitely
that
worth
as well.
it there. As Vega are able to hold. They get a big kill on Magical. And they do manage to keep those racks alive in the middle lane.
Sand King had less than 50 health.
You
No mana.
saw him stuttered step. It's like, where do we
Yeah.
go? Where do we go?
He's just trying to play around like a little tree or something to stay in fog till his blink came up. And Wind Ranger went in 1v3, shackles two heroes, kills the other. It's like,
Mana void was so huge from the AM too.
Yeah.
Sven survives on just 10% HP, same with the Sand King. They're struggling at finishing these heroes off. Very unfortunate for
They
NaVi.
got their double hex.
Sven can't afford just to lose his mana like that.
Yeah, he's out of
That's like the
mana
push is
now.
over there.
Oh.
This is where the AM is at least annoying to play against for the Sven. You can just send illusions in and make it so that he can't use God String.
It's been a while since they got that one bottom racks. Ever since, there haven't been that many fights on the side of NaVi's map.
One of me ain't enough.
They just
Yeah.
need a good fight in which they have vision to jump with the Sven and Soulbind. And then you can take an easy fight. But if you continue rushing high ground like they did before, they can easily lose this game.
Just slowing the game down and playing the economy game, like getting all these bounty runes, securing roaches.
Oh. Hey, spiked Carapace.
Nice catch.
Catches him out. That's no buyback on last hero.
That's Roche, or is it not up yet?
Not
It's
up at the
not up
moment.
yet,
Very
yeah.
close, though.
It should be up in, very soon.
155. Sunny is the only one I couldn't find an age on, by the way.
Dire's top
Honey,
shrine
just look.
is
How old's Honey? It's a 30,
last
it's
hero-
38. Honey's not 38.
Last hero is 25, and the support duo both 23.
No, not that young.
Dire's top
Right.
shrine.
Middle-aged.
For Dota, that's on the younger side. I'd say.
Middle-aged.
There's the Abyssal.
Crystallize.
Still on Crystallize.
Can he carry?
Doesn't have MKB still. He's going for that next. Will help versus the Wind Ranger a lot. This is an AM game in which he can do quite a lot later on.
It's not easy, but
It's not easy, but it's doable.
it's
yeah.
possible.
He has
it's a
meta,
hard game,
and the hero, like, if he didn't have Oracle, it would be very difficult. But with Oracle, it's definitely possible.
And a dazzle. You got double save.
Yeah.
You have a lot of ways to just literally just all the protection being thrown the way of Crystallize.
You can make him into this hyper carry.
Yeah. Has anyone got, no one's built, oh, they've got Solar Crest, right.
They
Yeah,
have
they
no
do. I was
curse
going to
on,
say, yeah,
Dazzle.
so they can even buff him up more. Yeah.
You can use that from the Dazzle. What
Oh, they've
else
also
do
got
you have?
Medallion on Snake as well, so they can sort of time in between them.
They're waiting for that rush, but everyone on Vega is also up
Yep.
and alive. So we should see a fight around this pit as soon as the rush has spawned.
Yeah, it's. I mean, obviously the team fight from Vega is a little is certainly better around the pit with the fear and the epicenter, you'd have to say. But obviously NaVi, they've got that vacuum into the next stun. It's not the easiest, but it's something. They can get it through before the BKBs are popped. Not gonna be easy, but they do take Roche pretty safely. Crystallize with the damage and the evasion. You know, he's not going to take any hits at all, really. This is Roche falling.
Yeah, it's falling.
Vega's got to head over quick. I mean, maybe they don't realize, you know, how quickly it's actually going to be taken down by NaVi.
done.
They know. They
Yeah.
know.
Done.
It's
They
too
know
quick.
when
Yeah, but it's
done,
too
yeah.
quick. They're not going in time. NaVi's, you know, crystallizes funds.
Oh, Radiant takes it still.
And they get it. They've got the Aegis. They've got the cheese. NaVi's ready to move forward. Crystallize can find, jumps in, found himself a target. Ghost Scepter was out from Fishman in time, so we'll stop and slow down the kill. In fact, Fishman's going to be able to get off his spells because of that.
the
Will now
damage.
die to the mana void, but Zhani's in with the BKB, the fear as well, sending them back. Epicenter's being revved up by Last Hero. He's able to jump in onto the two of them. They're taking the Aegis out of the hands of Crystallize straight away. Zayats will fall as well.
They got a stun.
2 days, can they kill him a second time? Bow strike through the midst of it all. Crystallize is able to turn and fight back on Zhani. He's actually killed off the Sven. They'll look to chase down Sobat. Shadow Realm allows him to get away, blink up to the high ground.
Man, that Burrow strike was so bad last hero. It stunned both the Sven and the Sand King because
no.
Crystallize used Spell Shield.
Oh no.
And now he dies as well. Like
Well,
that
does he?
spell
They don't have
literally
detection.
lost them the fight
They don't have
completely.
detection, he's fine.
Oh. Yeah, but he moved
He's
out.
still dead. Oh.
No,
nice.
he's fine, he's got blink.
Oh.
They can't chase.
Oh, can they?
Yeah, easy.
I was never worried.
That could have definitely got a lot worse for Vega though. Well, one
True.
of the reasons it did was just how quick Fishman was with that Ghost Scepter.
Yes.
If he didn't get out his Soulbind and his spells, then Vega could have got wiped.
Everyone else played it really well. Sand King is struggling like this whole game. He's the one getting caught. He's the one that's doing some mistakes. Has a lot of farm.
He's got a good
definitely.
farm, yeah.
Needs to be a little bit careful with that Barrow strike.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
They still don't have the Swan.
They're gonna try. They want to try without him.
Windrunner might try to kill these creeps, or
If he can get a pick off from the back, I mean, he's gonna find Blizzy walking up the
Oh, they
lane
saw
on his
Blizzy
own.
coming.
They've managed to isolate Blizzy with the Hex as well from Last Hero. They take the Dark Seer away from the push.
this is such a ballsy, good move. Like,
Yeah, the ward storm coming from behind.
yeah, just they completely
Aim has no
dodged.
Aegis.
He's able to
Okay, they're not
answer.
gonna
That's
Just in time.
so good, man. I enjoyed that move so much. It's crazy.
Yeah, they lose a range tracks, but who
Yeah.
cares?
They dodged the fight completely and just went from behind, picked off Blizzy so they can't push without him.
BPK.
I love that.
Very nicely done.
Yeah, an amazing play actually by Vega.
I think the Sand King's kind of learning his lesson, not to just go for these stuns as soon as the AM drops out of like Yules because of that.
Yeah, you have to be so careful with the spell shield. It is really easy to get caught. I mean, it's
Counter spell.
it is ridiculous. 1.2 second duration on a 3-second cooldown. Yeah. Like you can never really look at it and be like, all right, it's gone, let's go. You have to be like, all right, it's gone, let's go. You've got to be so quick to act between it. Otherwise, it's just going to be up again.
He does have a BKB now as well. He
Yeah.
didn't go for that MKB. He has a BKB on AM. He can use that after the cheese, or just move it instead of the
Radiant
power
are
threads.
scanning.
RV. Giants leads the way as they'll smoke up towards top. They know that Vega's going to poke around this top lane.
And still's no buyback. Just not be able to farm the gold for it too.
See who gets the jump on who. RV leading in. They're going to have the
Fishman.
vision. Zayat's giving them information. There's the jump for. They're able to get the opening onto the Sven. Sven needs help right now, but the BKB from Crystallize allows him to fire through the fear. The bashes as well. Johnny's out of mana. He'll now try and turn towards Crystallize. Soulbind now onto the two of them. GPK's on the backlines with the Gravekeeper Snake
dead.
alive. Epicenter comes out. They've lost Johnny. There's the control. Crystallize bashing up that GPK. Fishman cannot TP out either. Crystallize with the triple kill. Being the carry that NaVi needed, holding them strong, and with the advantage, Last Hero falls as well. Ultra kill for Crystallize. As this anti-mage is carrying hard. 3k lead now for NaVi, and NaVi, they can look to push here on this top lane. There's 3 buybacks. They'll probably need to come out, 2 of them already, but no buyback for Zhani.
I I think there's buybacks here as well. If you bought back too, you get him
Yeah.
out too.
Yeah, they might. They don't know this Sven there's no buyback, so they may be afraid of it. But at the same time, Sven's BKB still on cooldown.
At least Grimstride's able to hold the wave at bay. Should be able to anyway.
Nah, like you can't do it versus these heroes. That's the problem. There's so much
Oh,
at
they've
stake.
just died back on Fishman. Starting to crumble a little bit, Vega.
This isn't a game in which you can just stand back and defend. You have to fight them. They have too much sustain from the
They're
Oracle
ending.
and the
Go for the
Dazzle.
tier 4s.
They're going for the end.
There's no way those creeps can take down a tier 4
I mean,
faster.
they're doing the tier 4.
Yeah.
6 creeps going for it.
Just TP in their base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buy some meteor hammer
Vince
for to
runners, just
travel.
go travel.
Oh, he's
yeah.
going!
He's going. Oh,
There's
we have a
no-
base race. Like, it's
There's a
possible.
Fortify available on the Dire side.
Is he
Yeah.
gonna? He's forcing them to back up. They're not going to win the game. By doing that, just stop them from being thrown. GPK.
Yeah, and he goes back as well.
Yeah,
With-
GPK keeps the game going.
Yeah,
Keeps the
maybe
game
they
on.
can get the pick off now too.
Sven's
Can
going to
they?
be back in 2 seconds.
Oracle is dead.
Oracle is
should
gone.
die, yeah. There
The
we
Hex,
go.
they got the Hex on the
Hex.
Crystallize. They have the chain control, the stun. They've got to
should have
time the
the fear
stun
as well.
into the fear.
Jeez.
They got it.
He's dead.
Crystallize is dead. Zayas has
doesn't
got
buy
as
back.
well.
GPK.
GPK,
GPK
God,
holding
man.
on. I mean, little play. I mean, you said he's done it twice now, right, Lizzard? You like that little wraparound play in mid where he's hunting down Blizzy, stopping the push then that quick play to TP over, make them back up. He's keeping the game open.
Daniel Skutin, man.
Daniel
Daniel
Skutin.
GPK.
He's ready to fall into the footsteps of his almost namesake person.
Yeah.
Some
GPK.
hype stuff.
Definitely. Dasha is
game is-
proud right now.
Dasha.
Actually, this game, is it completely even? Because I see 2K in favor of NaVi, but it doesn't feel... Like, I kind of feel like NaVi is still ahead because of the anti-mage being so fat.
Well, I mean, I
Buybacks
think it could go either way.
Depending
It
what
really
happens
go
this
either way.
next like 30 seconds
It's-
because of these buybacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why
It-
you have to favour Navi's position at the moment because there's
If
3
Navi
buybacks
can,
on cooldown
like,
for.
defend and not
Vega.
use these buybacks, Navi's position is
Yeah.
much stronger.
Yeah.
Like,
At least anti-mage doesn't buy back. I think
Yeah.
that's the thing.
40 seconds. They got the creep wave from bottom as well, so
But the
that'll
problem
He may
is
be
Sven has
forced to buy
buyback
back. I
now
mean,
as well.
without the anti-mage, Navi are pretty weak. They need the anti-mage.
Vega's a little on the scared side, but
And Navi has to be super careful not to feed before AM respawns, though. And they're doing really well so far.
just tier 3. Yeah, so things will reset. AM won't need a buyback, and this is where kind of Navi have been, and they took Rack now, so they are in a stronger position.
Yeah, let's do it. Replay. Alright,
Yeah, he's-
GPK just...
Yeah, this is so strategically good to go and do this. Forces two
I mean,
ports
because
back. It's the only play.
Could Navi, you don't think could have gone tier 4 in H and ignored it? You think he would have done it quicker? You don't think Navi could have just pushed on?
I think it's possible that he would have done it quicker because they still had 2 tier 4s up.
And Dire still had a
yeah,
fortify.
and fortification.
Oh, they still had the 4.
Yeah, they
Already
had
into
Yeah,
Dota,
fortification.
sure,
fortify,
okay,
they
okay.
So
used it.
if he uses focus fire on that throne,
So they had to back that. They did have to.
I think so, yeah. But what they do afterwards is also really good. Like he catches Dazzle, catches AM and Nyx. They
Those are
literally
the things where Navi had to back, but needed to back together.
yeah. Sadly, they didn't manage to get a whole lot out of that afterwards, but it's still good.
The fact that their base is still standing, I find that, you know,
Exactly.
they got enough out of it. Because it looked pretty grim there
there's
for a
gem here.
second.
Big.
Oh,
He's just out of vision until it looks like a tiny glimmer of vision.
Dire are scanned.
Has to be careful.
Oh, you see,
Grimstroke
they
is
see
they
him.
got him.
No carapace.
He's
Yeah, but
walked
they're
in.
all coming.
Back up his inbound for Navi. Crystallize. He's on top of Honey. Honey's losing all the mana. Honey's in trouble. Honey is dying. BKB is out in time, but he's jumped forward. Crystallize trying to finish him off. Honey's trying to go for the
he's
juke
so
play.
speedy.
On the back
He
of it all,
juked him.
Crystallize has to turn to a different
They can't
target.
fight, though.
They're able to keep the Sven alive. Sven is able to get away. Root holds down Crystallize. Fishman go for the Ghost Scepter. TP out. Will make it.
Wow. Best case scenario. Once that Sven
Oh,
gets
he's dead.
destroyed like that, okay.
He died in base.
But that's still best case scenario for Vega, just getting out with that many, because they
Yeah,
can't
poison
take that fight once Sven gets
Yeah.
jumped.
He had sticks. He had 20 sticks, right? Grimstroke.
Did he?
Yeah.
No, but did the
Click on
Grimstroke?
Click Grimstroke. He had 20
Oh,
sticks.
he could have lived.
He could have lived.
Could have lived.
There's no way that's on cooldown. Like
No. He could have lived.
some mistakes here and there from the Sand King, from the Fishman. Starting the fight there on that Nyx Assassin, even though your Grimstroke is in the base, is really that great too. Like yeah, he can port in and start fighting, but then it's already too late. AM also very quick fingers from Crystallize, counter spelling the stun from Xani.
I think it only makes sense to go in there if one of your two carries, either Wind Ranger or Sven, has to commit to that next kill with their BKB. Because that's the only way you kill them, is if they BKB to focus fire or BKB with Sven to right click.
And you have to kill him. He just brings so much control to the fight.
With a little bit of miscommunication.
Well, they're just throwing everything at him to try and push him back, but they cannot do so. And Crystallize is able to take the racks. Yeah, but man's dodging Curse Crown isn't hard, because you can literally press it at any point. Yeah, but no, it's not hard because you can just dispel it. Like, there's no timing. Yeah. It's one of those things that sometimes when they leave it late, you're like, whoa, that was a clutch dispel. But like, you can just press it in the whole 4 seconds.
Yeah.
So unless you're really slow and at 4 seconds, like, you're gonna dodge it every time.
The grandpa reaction.
So if you see someone not dodge Curse Crown, they're pretty trash.
Grouping up again, bottom. Yeah. And Sven just has to use BKB offensively rather than reactionarily.
Yeah,
it feels like
if AM jumps on him, it's just done.
It's like 2 or 3 fights he's just popped it to stay alive and not die, but
doesn't even use ulti, right?
Yeah,
he needs to have it to save his mana. Yeah, he needs to have it before Anthony jumps in.
He's not gonna like kill the AM, I think, during it, but just jumping this Nyx or Dazzle, whoever.
They're going for Throne.
Okay.
What do you No, they're going straight Throne.
They're ignoring.
But
Johnny?
They have to deal with this AM.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's still hitting it through Glyph.
I mean, the fortification's down.
Can they kill the turret? He's focus firing it.
He is. Look at the stupid.
Vega's going for it.
It's stupid. He's been disarmed. He's been disarmed.
He's not disarmed anymore. He's out though. He's running.
He's out.
Oh,
my god, they just got destroyed.
I mean, they hit the ancient a little bit.
Yeah, but if they knew that the glyph was down, then that's good. But I think they misplanned it when it comes to.
Have thrown. If there was no glyph, they would have thrown.
Yeah, definitely.
It was GG.
But Wind Ranger's still alive. Glyph is now down.
Are they going for it? Navi's gonna be like, we gotta push out this bottom lane.
They got Roche as well, Navi.
I think Navi are gonna be well ready for another backdoor play.
Yeah, definitely.
It's happened twice already this game.
That last time it was like possible because they were pushing bottom, right? And Navi didn't react to that.
Wait, am I misunderstanding the glyph thing? Why does it show light green? Well, it's just you.
That's a scan.
Oh, it's a scan.
Yo, that's the scan. Oh my.
No, I could throw everything I have, but it would probably hurt more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't throw hearts at me.
Oh, how cute. Throwing cards at each other.
But now the glyph is down, and they have Wind Ranger up alive. She still has buyback of. She doesn't. She has no gold. What?
Uh-oh.
Because she can now go backdoor, right? In a way.
Well, he's going to try that, definitely.
I mean, he has to, because otherwise
Navi
will
are
take
exposed. But Navi is so much closer. Navi is just going...
Go front, go front.
Oh no, they're coming back. They're going back.
Oh, they're going back.
They're gonna catch him. They're playing it safe.
Yeah, but now, if you are Vega, you don't go. Because you see them not pushing.
But you stop them pushing.
Yeah, you stop them pushing.
You stop them pushing.
Now you out-push top and do the same top lane.
Get out of there, honey.
I love the way these guys are playing. It's so much fun.
Vega.
I'm definitely down for game 3 between these two teams. Because
dude, I'm definitely down to put money on Vega winning TI right now. Let's go.
Winning TI.
Vega's gonna win TI.
We are at the moment in qualifiers for TI, so he's a little bit ahead of himself. This is the playoff. We are in the upper bracket.
No one's seen these lads. They come out of nowhere.
Second game of a best of 3.
They're winning every game easily.
And winner will go up against Empire or Windstrike. I can tell you the results so far. It is, well, the first game was taken by Windstrike. Second game is still played, I think, at the moment.
So Windstrike taking the first game, that's nice.
Yep. Second game is indeed still going on. And, yeah, regardless of who wins this first series, there is a lower bracket available for the team, so nobody's getting eliminated after this. It's just an easier route to the finals if you do manage to win here. Hello?
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 Dasha? BK?
What? The panic!
He still has BKB, so...
Did he force out some TPs?
PK is playing fearlessly.
Crystallize. He's on his bill. He's on his own. He blinked in.
Oh,
He has
he's
ages.
been hit.
and shackled. Can they have the
He has
damage?
ages. They're just running from it.
Bang
They
spells,
won't
bang
fight
spells.
him.
Oh.
They're just trying to outpush top and
Yeah,
then
get out of there.
force them top, and then outpush bottom to force them bottom.
Where's the rapier?
On who?
Anti-mage.
Yeah.
Nah,
Close the game. Go for the base race.
Nah, he doesn't
You don't
need
think?
it.
You don't want it for a base race?
Doesn't
Kill tier 4
I
quick.
guess, yeah,
all
you
the other
can
items
get it.
just do more? Like, I don't, what does he have? He
Get
can
rid of Battle
replay?
Fury, innit?
Yep,
Oh, he already did.
it's already
Kind
good.
of, yeah,
in
it's
the
what
You
Battle
need
battle
every
map.
other
Yeah.
item you have here, really.
Yeah.
The MKB allows you to jump and kill Wind Ranger during win run.
Alright, they cannot make it on time. They have to defend now. Their
Whoa.
drone is gonna
Whoa,
die.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
They have a
Oh.
glyph, but it doesn't matter. They're too late now.
Uh-oh. Vega.
Sven is trying.
Sven's
Oh.
going for throwing, but
There, you don't.
Yeah, but
Navi's
it's-
got this.
Yeah. This is not
Navi's got this. You can't do it, honey.
No.
You
There's no
can,
way.
Can he?
Yeah,
you can.
check
He's trying.
No,
No.
no. Navi's
A
got it.
valiant
Navi.
effort.
They've ended Vega's streak here. They'll manage to rush
what a-
down the throne.
another
Take
great
the
game.
game.
Another great game, though.
Another great
Definitely.
game.
So
1-1 now.
much fun. I love this one. I don't know.
It's good
the,
games.
The
Good
whole
games.
qualifiers were pretty boring for me, to be honest.
Whoa.
Like some of those games. Come on,
Come
bro.
on, mate.
Come on, some of those games.
We've seen some pretty bad games,
We've
but
seen
these
some, yeah.
are a lot of fun, so I'm happy to.
Vega games are really
Okay.
good.
Don't break the mic, Pop.
Yeah.
it just fell
Parker's
off the back.
microphone
Don't
is
touch
a
the
little...
microphone, man.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I
Every game Vega
You know,
has
I
played has
have
been
one
fun. at
too
least.
that is a little bit different, but it's still one of those. These we can put it in.
No, it's fine.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's, yeah. Well, so it's 1-1 now, Navi and Vega. We'll see what happens in game 3. The Vega streak comes to an end. Navi's able to do it.
Vegas Streak has already come to an
Yeah.
end, but we'll see who takes the deciding match in the best of 3 after the break. 1 second
JJ.
after the break.
JJ.
After the
After
break.
the break, JJ.
After the break.
spot the mistake.
No.